might be the most loved golfer in Australia, but there's no denying that he's controversial. The LIV Golf superstar has been involved in some huge controversies in the past, and this trend is set to continue throughout his career. In this video, let's take a look at Cameron Smith's most controversial moments. Back in 2019, the PGA Tour issued a warning regarding remarks Smith made about Patrick Reed's suspected cheating at the Hero World Challenge. Smith allegedly received punishment after publicly criticizing the former Masters winner for his now famous incident in Bahamas. The 32-year-old Reed was given a two-shot penalty after being captured on video, either intentionally or unintentionally altering his lie on the par 5 11th hole. Reed was caught striking the sand behind his ball, which isn't allowed. While Reed swore he didn't cheat, many others disagreed, including Cam Smith. Cam had a lot to say about the alleged incident. According to him, if you make a mistake once, maybe you might be able to forgive it, but to respond with excuses like blaming the camera angle is just unacceptable. Cam has no sympathy for cheaters in any way. He went ahead to say that he didn't want to say anything bad about Pat because he knows him pretty well and he's always been nice to him, but that's about it. He's not up for anyone breaking the rules. While Patrick suffered the backlash for his actions, Smith reportedly received a warning too. A PGA Tour representative reportedly spoke with the player about the remarks. They had allegedly admonished Cameron Smith about his statements after he used the C word. Sticking up for the rules didn't exactly play in his favor, as the Australian was allegedly reprimanded for what would be considered an attack on a fellow player by those at the tour's headquarters. But it didn't end there. A pretty heated verbal spat between Smith and Reed escalated to being physical. In a twist of events, the two found themselves head-to-head during the four-ball at Royal Melbourne. Even though Smith was scratched on the first day, reports claimed that the Texan shot a birdie to have the hole while Smith watched. On his way to the following hole, he immediately headed straight for Cameron Smith. That's when it escalated. While there didn't appear to be any verbal communication between the players, it's said that they were spotted purposefully bumping shoulders, with one witness describing it as a love tap that caused the Australian to smirk. The crowd booed the 2018 Masters champion as he was presented, and Reed took the verbal abuse right off the first tee. Reed's opening drive successfully rolled into a bunker. When Patrick and his US partner Webb Simpson leveled their match with a birdie on the 16th hole, the man almost had the last laugh. But Hideki Matsuyama of Japan answered in kind on the following play and held onto the win by a single margin. The drama doesn't end there though. In 2022, Cameron Smith's time at the FedEx St. Jude Championship was marred by controversy. That's when rumors surfaced that he would be joining LIV Golf following the PGA Tour playoffs. The 28-year-old golfer was given a two-stroke penalty by officials at the start of his final round, ending his week in controversy and substantially hurting his prospects of winning the tournament and rising to the top of the world rankings. During the third round at TPC Southwind, Smith has penalized 2 strokes for hitting his ball from the incorrect spot on the 4th hole. Video playback revealed that after putting his tee shot into the water, he took a shot, touched the red penalty line, and then played his next shot. Now, according to the regulations, the ball must be dropped beyond the penalty area after taking a shot. This should have become a contentious situation for other reasons, but somehow it surrounded how the regulations were applied instead. The point of contention was when and how the punishment was imposed. After seeing Smith play, the Rules Committee judged that his drop was acceptable. The committee met again the next day and agreed to speak with Cameron about what went down. According to Cameron, the ball was on the red line during that chat, which gave head referee Gary Young no choice but to administer the 2 strokes. But here's the thing. That discussion didn't take place until about 11:20 a.m. local time, less than 2 hours before his final round was scheduled to start. He continued getting ready to tee off in the third-to-last twosome while cameras followed him. His demeanor was composed, and a strong birdie on the opening hole suggested Cam wasn't all that alarmed. Unfortunately, Smith had trouble getting his putter to function, making 7 pars before hitting back-to-back bogeys. He finished tied for 13th, 6 shots behind the winner, Will Zalatoris. After the round, he chose not to talk to the media, so it's unclear what he thought of everything that went down. However, according to the tour statement, the Australian took the punishment without much resistance. He was very calm, according to Young, because at the end of the day, rules are rules. Well, it's refreshing to see that his stance on principles didn't change. Still, it is undeniable that Smith lost a chance to become the new world number one, as well as to compete for the top spot in the FedEx Cup standings that year. That's it for this video. If you enjoyed watching this video, remember to leave a like, subscribe, and ring that bell icon so you can see our upcoming videos. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next one.